Quick interruption. We got a delivery today. Let's open it up, see what is inside. Yep. I did me a little gift to myself for Christmas. Boom. The amount of barn dust. We're gonna call it barn dust because even though it wasn't in a barn. So I use what is it? This here. Got my MD Car Care snow foam gun. Does it shine or does it shine? To be honest, I didn't think the paint job would be this good. This thing is clean. Shit, what do I do? Sorry for all you Ford fans that love the original look, love the original type styling. I'm shattered that I have to do this, but it's getting cut up. Alright, so enjoy the last footage at how clean this thing is. Look at this. Look at it. It's immaculate. Like, yeah, it's got some little dings, whatnot, and that's why I bought this car, because it is a little bit rough, like, you know, the chrome here. Yeah, it's, but the paint job has surprised me. It's fucking beautiful. I'm really happy. This was actually a really good buy. Yeah, I'm really happy. Alright, I'll continue washing it, and then we'll get stuck into piecing the car back together, I guess. Alright, so I've got some things to clean up here, nuts and bolts and a couple of things. Horn. Gonna start off with the wiper motor. So we'll put a bit in here. Chuck him in here. Alright, so all cleaned up, mounting the wiper to the wiper panel, cowl, I'm not sure what that's called. Bit of grease, and now we'll whack it, that wiper panel there, somewhere there. Alright, you're going to be ready for this one? Alright, so I've already mounted up this wiper motor to the panel, and let's have a look. I think it goes something like that. And yeah, so that's not going to work, so I need to flip that around. I should have actually looked at that before. I went ahead and winged it, but we'll flip that around and then we'll go ahead and round 2. Alright, so all fitted. So now I've just fit the heater core and the fan up. I'm gonna mount them, screw them in, and then we'll mount that up. I took off the black bitumen deadener, whatever they had there, clean that up a bit. I'm gonna leave that one for now because I'm gonna end up cutting that back. So we'll save as much paint as we can when we start cutting up the firewall. Alright, so I'm probably like 3 days in to the Corti. I'm going to show you, I had an issue with the brake reservoir. So what's happened is, if I can find it. So what's happened, good old trusty Cortina booster and master. Now, nothing wrong with the booster, thankfully, but the master cylinder reservoir have a sus. So got some cracks through there, cracks through there, cracks through there, cracks through there. So trying to get one of those. I think it was like about, I seen one up for sale, about $1,000 or $900, and yeah, I'm not fucking replacing a plastic reservoir for that. I don't know, the master might have needed a rebuild kit as well, so I've just gone away with that master. We have upgraded the Corti to the XB master cylinder. This is where I'm up to at the moment. So I had to get a new clutch cable. You can see here, so that's a nice freshie from Stavjet, thank you. Stavjet always are banging with their postage, so I love when I can get it, you know, order it on Wednesday and then get it by Friday. It's just like a ripper. So got a clutch cable. I got a, I don't know if you can see it, but down somewhere down there, if I can maybe get in there, but I got a white line. Am I stuck? Can you see it? So I got a white line steering bush. I had one of these old bushes there. So I've upgraded that to a olefin type steering coupling bush down there. Connected up majority of the harness. I just have to do a couple of mods because I've got an aftermarket starter motor. So I just need to redo the powers, which I've snipped here, and just gonna have to crimp or extend some wires and crimp some new ends to suit that starter solenoid. Cleaned up the bay. It's come up mint. Well, mint as in decent for what it is. I'm pretty happy with it, so no complaints here. I'm gonna do some brake lines with the XB master cylinder. The flared ends are different, I believe, and the threads. So gonna take that brake line off. I already have the back brake line already off, and so we'll cut them up and then we'll flare some ends. Gonna show you the tooling that I'm gonna be using. So let's open up the box. So this is the kit that I use. So whack that there in the vise, however you want to do it, like this, something like that. I'll open it up. Anyways, I'll show you through we'll do maybe like a time lapse of me doing some brake lines, and then yeah, you can see that tooling. I've also got this ProFlow, only bit of ProFlow gear I have. Yeah, say no more. But this is like for sharp bends, or you can even straighten out the line with this, which is cool. So but yeah, majority of the time you're just using this end for like the real sharp radius turns on brake lines. I've got this other tool as well. That's for fuel line, for a bit bigger. And then I've got this cheapie. So let's I'm gonna bang the brake flare toolkit in the vise, and then we'll go from there. Most important thing, guys, is put the tube nut on first. I've forgotten that so many times, but this time around I didn't. But yeah, put your tube nut on before touching the flare tool. All right, so now let's set it up. So Ford XB, majority of, I believe, Ford pre-90s, pre-80s is all single flare. So the single flare is like the is it like a mushroom type? Anyways, I'm gonna show you. Oh, actually I've already done one. You can see it there. Alright, so we're using the, if you can see it, the 316 die, and you'll notice that that side is flat, that side, and that side's got that bubble mushroom type. So we're using that side there, seat that up at the back, and then we will get this line in here. Alright. So what I'm doing now is option 0 is flat. So if you have a look here, you see that's flat, and what that does is it creates that flush that's flush, yeah. So this will push this flush, and then we'll tighten that up. Alright, so turned out good. Happy with that. Alright, so let's have a look at where we're up to. Fitted the brake line up, and I've run that nice. That's fucking beautiful right there. Have a look at that. Runs along the rail there. And then I've got the tool now. Let's have a look at how I go. So where do we want the bend? Somewhere here. Alright. Alright, so these are the correct spanners for brake lines. Soon find out if that leaks. There we go. So, bit of a bendy, but that's it. And all screwed down, and there we go. XB master cylinder on a Cortina booster. Now to bleed it all up, and yeah, see how we go, see if there's any leaks.